That it is going, and we are live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Nierenstein. This is Vehicle Virgins, and today we're doing something entirely different. I have only done one live stream in my entire life. It was a special one with an ice cream truck. The project was a big one. We moved on, but this is a big project, the biggest project of my life. My very own house. 2 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be able to buy myself my dream home. Why was it my dream home? The land and the location. It's got 6.9 acres, and it's located near some of the most incredible driving roads of all time. Now, I'll be honest, while the home is nice, it's not Parker Nierenstein. It's not Vehicle Virgins, you know? It's a house. The land, we're working on that, and the location, you can't change the location. Location, everyone. But what I've done here, and come along, I'm pretty excited about this, guys. So, I've always wanted a better garage, and this isn't done, but I did this myself. This is 2020 do-it-yourself. It's the year of doing it yourself. Obviously, given the current, well, what should we say, Toyota Corolla 19 situation, a lot of us are given the stay-at-home order, obviously. Well, I've stayed at home, apart from occasionally going out in my cars to de-stress in the vehicles, or just, you know, to go for a drive, or, you know, pick up food. You guys know what you're allowed to do in California or the rest of the world right now. How did I occupy my time? I decided instead of, you know, the traditional, let me just cry and play video games and so on and so forth. Now, I love video games. In high school, I was huge into Call of Duty 4, but I decided to maximize my time money-wise and improve the equity in my home by doing, well, by learning. So I didn't know how to freaking build a garage. Why would I know how to build a garage? But I decided to figure it out. I looked up a bunch of stuff online. You bet that YouTube was one of them, random websites. And I learned, instead of, this is the quote we got, $10,000 to do this. And I'm not even done yet. And don't worry, I haven't spent even not remotely close to $10,000. So I'm not quite sure where they're getting that quote from. Probably from the good old book of, yeah, let's make sure we give them the 10K quote, and then halfway through we run out of supplies on purpose, and then we say it's 20K or we walk. But the good news is, I can't step on it yet because I laid this flooring down today. This is like epoxy showroom flooring with this fleck action. I got some, that's pretty dope. Obviously there's some improvements needed to be made. I'm gonna use, I don't even know the material, I'm learning. I gotta look it up again. What material did I use to seal that up? Paint it over. We painted over all the walls, and by we I mean pretty much the walls all black. Now that is where it got really difficult, guys. This is where, you know, did I know how to paint? I finger painted before as a kid. I liked coloring books, but did I know how to paint walls of a house? No. I learned about this V stroke, that's easier. I learned how to install sheetrock. What? I mean, that's the biggest surprise of this video, is that I just said that I learned how to install sheetrock to cover up that kind of gross. Now, it was redwood, which was cool, but it was gross, and there was dust coming down, and my pear tie I always left open, the convertible, and spiders would go in. I'm not a big spider fan. I don't hate spiders, but I don't like them. And so we put a new roof in, colored it black, painted it black, and now the next steps are gonna be put a mirror over there, have some really cool red ambient lighting, so it'll reflect off the mirror, reflect here, and then the debate is, and maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, and I'll pull out a phone in a second so I can see you guys' comments. I might put a driving simulator here in the middle, because it's a 3-car garage, put 1 car here, 1 car here, some screens, and then of course, the most important part is a massive Vehicle Virgins logo right there. So I'm excited. Honestly, I did nothing other than stay at home, learn, go to the store, get some equipment, and improve the value of my home. But let's forget about the value. I learned a bunch, used my time wisely, and now I'm excited about my personalized garage. So I rewatched the video that I made a long time ago. It was the original Vehicle Virgins house tour. And it was actually inspirational to myself because I watched what my original creative ideas were for what I wanted to do with the house. And it turns out 2 years later, those are still the same things I want to. And you know, you never know if it's gonna happen, but I want to do some of them. Come inside the house. Let's come along, Chips. Come along. Got some foliage. Fun fact, it's fake, so I don't have to water it. That's money. Well, this is clearly fake, but you know, we got that going on. And I'm gonna take you to my dining area. Here's a room that, this is sad. I've never eaten at that dinner table once in my entire life. I took one Instagram photo with an empty plate to symbolize that I've never eaten here. But, so one of my favorite things in the house actually is this right here. So it's a Peter Lick. That is the photographer, one of the most awarded photographers in the world. I saw his work when I was 12 in Las Vegas, and January-ish, I was back in Las Vegas at 25 years old, and then went, oh my god, I can finally afford to get some of these. So this is cool, military plane, sunset. What I love about Peter Lick stuff is that when you dim the lights, they have to be on like sliders, which they are, but it's daytime. It actually recreates a sunset. So this material that's, I don't know the material, some sort of silver fancy Peter Lick material, it reflects light really well, so when it's pitch black, you can still see this, and then when you turn the lights on, it like, freaking Peter Lick. Good work, mate. Cool guy, he sent me a pamphlet of all of his work. So now we're in here. This is where I actually eat. I don't know why I have a second dinner table, but it is what it is. During COVID, that's one of my few friends during COVID. This is cool. So this is a bedard, which it's like two ducks sitting on a goose, and then it says, this is funny because this is pre-COVID, the failure of capitalism. That's kind of something. Oh, that's a dollar sign, yeah. I thought it was a duck, but there you go, it's a dollar sign. That's weird. So we're gonna go to, got him. No, we're gonna go this way, gotcha. Where am I gonna go? This way? Maybe. We're gonna go this way. And then another Liechtenstein. No, it's a Peter Lick, but you know, maybe shout out Peter Lick, maybe collab. Called Liechtenstein. That's already never mind. Alright, so this is my living room. This is where I hang out the most, legitimately. So I tried to spruce it up a little bit. I have to give huge credit to my mother for taking down this ugly the house was built in 1980, so we got a lot to work with. Weird lighting, and then she found these things for super cheap, and they look cool, and they're on sliders, dimmers, so when they're low, it looks like some Tom Edison stuff, and then when they're bright, you know, it looks like a normal light. Got some ambient lighting behind my TV. One time I didn't get enough views, so I bent the TV. That's a joke. It was already curved. Guys, you know I've talked about for my entire life visualization, right? I visualized that Gallardo from ages 10 to 20. I got it when I was 20. Do I have one of these? Absolutely not. Do I want one? Clearly. More info coming soon. What else do we got? We got some math equations here. Some little equation actions. Huge into math, guys. As some of you know, I went to University of Michigan, graduated summa cum laude in mechanical engineering, which was a process. Taught me how to work hard, taught me how to learn, and taught me that you better keep your head down and not party because you will fail, literally. So, do I know what every equation here is? I actually do. Without going into too much detail, it's basically talking about exit velocity, for exiting the atmosphere, for a rocket, and finding the radius, and so on and so forth. And it's kind of a joke that the answer to life is 42. So, what else do we got? We got a guitar. I've been playing guitar quite a bit. I want to play guitar right now, but I'm not going to because I played guitar so much yesterday with DJ Lethal from Limp Bizkit that I ruined my finger. That means I don't play enough. I used to have calluses beyond belief. This, we did a pre-test. The internet doesn't reach up here. It's a work in progress. Lots of ideas for this upstairs area, which I don't know if I've even showed on YouTube. It's huge. We will go ahead and go to the downstairs area. My thing is so nice. I don't know what this is, but it looks fancier when it's like that. That's nice. Yeah, this is my boy Pablo. He's hanging out with whoever. I don't actually know which one's a guy or a girl. I don't know what those are. I really don't know what's going on there, but obviously, all jokes aside, it's spectacular. Just like the movie Finding Nemo, She Touched the Butt. It's also a Picasso. And then we of course have Henri Matisse. I guess she's pretty if you're blind, but we'll go ahead and go downstairs now. Cool little Monopoly. Go ahead and come downstairs to and a cool like second office, so to speak. So we got, you know, a laptop here with a screen for the stock market and global markets, currency exchanges, so on and so forth, with a dedicated desktop, excuse me. We're not gonna go into my office just because I like to keep that my personal space. Another TV for every morning for watching the news, getting updates, and of course, you know, watching some funny. I really don't watch YouTube unless it's funny. That's the honest truth. So I watched some Ed Bassmaster today. He is hilarious. Would you look at this? Look at that. Would you just look at this over here? You got a motorcycle. That's fun. Parker dies on camera. Parkour. One of the peg stands is down. One of the pedals, and it's not charged enough, so it doesn't really work so well. Go ahead and pop a. Darn it! See, as you can see, I ride this a lot. You know, my first ever Snapchat. My first ever Snapchat was called Parkour because my name's Parker, and I got to give a huge shout out though, guys. Now is the time to get back to you guys. Danny Brim, congratulations. You are the winner of my $50 gift card plus DJ Lethal from Limp Bizkit and House of Pain. That's pretty darn cool. I kind of want a gift card from Lee. Hey, Lee! Just kidding, he's not here, but that would be nice. You want $100? Do whatever you want with it. Whether it's going to Pep Boys, buying a freaking fake roof scoop and sticking it on your Crown Victoria like I did, or you know, you can do whatever you want. Get some gas and drive around. Learn how to drive. Go to some go-kart. That would be cool. Go to like, oh no, that's closed. Darn it. Eventually, go to like K1 Speed or any of those go-karting places. Go-karting is a great way to learn how to drive. It's safer. It's easier. It's less intimidating. And then you can learn driving dynamics. When I go to go-karting places, I ask a bunch of questions, guys. I go, honestly, you saw my lap. What do you think? You ask the staff there. Of course, the staff there knows. They work there every day. What am I doing wrong? Where's the line I'm missing? So on and so forth. So to end this off with a bang, I'm going to go ahead and see you guys. Want to come hang out in the pool? All right. Hasta la vista, baby. Woo! All right. I wasn't sure if I was going to do that or not. We're in the pool, and like always, please browse the channel and tread water and subscribe, but also treading water is important while wearing shoes. Look forward to seeing you next video. I'm trying to end the live, but my screen is wet. I don't know too many people who ended a YouTube video in the water, and then they couldn't actually turn the live off because the screen is wet. All right, guys, love you all. See you next video.